Hey guys, how are you? It's Al Rodriguez, Vice President of Sales for the emerging global company, Vida Divina. I want to do a brief overview here of the business, and so this is really for friends, colleagues, people in Vida Divina, as well as those individuals that maybe just are wondering what's going on, right? So maybe someone has invited you to take a look at this. They've shared either live or the recording of this, and so in respect of everybody's time, I'm going to be very brief, but I want to make sure that we cover some of the things that are happening in this emerging global company by the name of Vida Divina. And again, so welcome. And so, first of all, I'm going to set this up. Do you desire change? Because everybody talks about wanting to do more, but most people rarely do anything more, right? So you either desire change or you want the same old, same old. And so if you don't desire change, then it doesn't matter what our products are or our opportunity or pay plan, it may not be for you. And so you've got to see the future. You've got to have the vision and have faith in you, in what it takes. Because I can tell you that our profession is a proven model. It's no longer out for vote, hasn't been out for vote for many years. My wife and I have been blessed to be top-level distributors in a few countries, 10 countries actually, last company. And we're really, really excited about this project. And so I want you to realize your potential, and so I'm going to get down to brass tacks, but I'll tell you a couple of things. So many people I find want more, but they have excuses, right? They say, Al, you don't understand. I would, but I have kids. I would, but I have no time. I would, but I have a job. I would, but, and I tell you, get your butt out of the way, right? In fact, turn your excuses into your reasons. If your excuses are you have no time because of your kids, don't use your kids as an excuse. Use them as a reason to do what we're going to do. And so, and I don't know what it's for you. It might be more time, more money, more vacations, more fun. Might be getting out of debt free. Sometimes we romance this business into, multi-million dollars and mansions. And although it can be that, it can be as simple as going from a half a step behind to 3 steps ahead of time. And you're going to find out how Vida Divina is really creating a shift in some very, very different things that I believe you're going to be excited about. And so as you listen to me, I really want you to start dreaming again. I want you to start thinking about what's your why. As an adult, it's so hard, right? As kids, you say, what do you want to do when you grow up? Well, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a president. You ask a 4-year-old person, they've been beat up so much by life that they look at you like a deer in front of the headlights. They don't really know what to answer. So I hope that you hear beyond the products here, beyond the pay plan, and really get to know the heartbeat of what Vida Divina is going to be all about. And so I'm going to do my best to stay on point and to be able to facilitate this information to you. In fact, I'm going to be checking some notes here real quick. And so, first of all, Vida Divina. What does Vida Divina mean? Well, it's a Spanish term, and what it means is the divine life. And it has 2 basic meanings. One we're very proud of. If you look at our logo, you'll see planet Earth, the sky, and some angel wings. And so, yes, it has a spiritual connotation. We're very proud of that. I've got a weak connection here, so if I get any message that this is not good, we'll kind of check it. But so it has a spiritual connotation that we're very proud of. We stand on firm ground, and it's something that we're going to boldly go into this company. And you're going to find out how it fits very nicely into our culture. Now, speaking of culture, the other thing that Vida Divina means, or the divine life, is a good life. Your best life now, right? And we're really, we want you to make a lot of money, but our culture is not mansions and $4,000 suits and 2 Ferraris. You can have that if you want, and that's great, but our culture is much deeper than that. It's about family, it's about friends, about integrity, it's about honesty in the profession of direct sales or network marketing. The truth is good enough, as Eric Worre says. And so really, we're going to make sure that this culture feels good. It feels good to the big earner, the part-time earners, and even our customers. We're going to make sure that you just feel that this is a good place to be, in addition to the products, in addition to the pay plan. And so, let's kind of move into that. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about the owner of this company. He's a dear friend of mine, and I've known him for a few years, and his name is Armand Puyol. Most people know who he is because he is the #1 earner of all Latinos worldwide, and number 6 or 7 of all earners, of all distributors in all companies worldwide. Last year, he made an amazing amount of money, made 8 figures as a distributor, and he's actually been a multi-million-dollar earner for quite some time. He's managed his money very well, and he's the owner, CEO, and visionary of Vida Divina. And so I want to talk to you about some things, and those of you who know Armand will know that he's a true definition of servant leader. He works with people. He's developed incredible businesses and distributorships over the years, and so we're very blessed and very proud to have him at the helm as the visionary and CEO of Vida Divina. And so now let me talk to you about some fundamental things, because I want to prove to you without a shadow of a doubt why we're doing something different. You see, lots of companies, start up in the network marketing space. And by the way, let me tell you where we're at. We haven't launched. We haven't even pre-launched. We, about 10 days ago, entered into a free pre-enrollment process. So if you're watching this during this phase of time, let me tell you, you are finding out before the masses. Even though we have thousands and thousands of people that have already joined our company in the last 10 days, I cannot tell you how early you are here. So if you've ever wanted to be at the inception of something, and I don't want to bore you with the hype of, imagine when, Facebook started, or IBM or Amway, but I think you get the point. I think that there is no doubt that there is a timing element that is critical if you really want to have a lot of success, and it is present with our company. But beyond the timing element, and by the way, this is such a no-brainer, free enrollment, but we'll talk about that at the end. But what I want to talk to you about some things that are in place. I've been working on this project with Armand since last year, and I can tell you that Armand's made a very hefty multi-million-dollar investment into several areas of Vida Divina. The first area is a very large manufacturing facility. We are the manufacturer. I cannot tell you the competitive edge that gives us. Who do you know that's a brand new company day one that's a manufacturer? It's hardly ever the case. In fact, most 5, 10, 15-year-old companies in the direct sales space do not own their own manufacturing company. We do. Our size is so large that we actually, we fabricate, manufacture products for Johnson & Johnson and Nestle's and other name brands, as well as 26 MLMs currently. So now why is that important? Because we're going to bring in the raw ingredients, and we're already producing product. We buy them in bulk. We get great prices, superior ingredients, and we can put out a product that's very reasonable. In fact, I'll tell you right now, we won't have $150 creams or $90 weight loss shakes. Our products are going to be $40 across the board. Imagine that. $40 and 40 points. So what do I mean by that? Those of you who know network marketing, you'll no longer have to buy an $80, $90 product and only get 40 or 50 points going into your volume for your business. We're dollar for dollar there. So back to manufacturing. Superb quality products, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But I want to talk to you about the economics of things. This is not network marketing. This just makes sense because we won't have to pay outsourcers, manufacturers. In fact, we have all our own in-country warehouses in 10 countries that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. You know the amount of money that saves? It is a huge amount of money. So you're going to see a very generous pay plan that is going to drive the right behavior. Great upfront money. A real sweet spot in the middle, lots and lots of $5,000 to $10,000 a month earners. I dare say the most that we're ever going to see in the profession as we mature. And of course, there's going to be the big pay plan for the people that want to go out and build international global teams. And so we have something for everybody. So one is more money for the pay plan, but you know what else? There's also more money for Vida Divina, and I'm very proud of that. We're going to have more profits, which means we're going to have a long-term, stable, legacy-based company. How would you like to lean your ladder with us and have the opportunity to really allow a company to be here for the long term? And to allow us to go into other countries in a very stable, solid manner. And speaking of that, not only do we own a manufacturer, but when we pre-launch here in middle of July and allow product orders, we're going to launch into 10 countries. And I'm talking about 10 countries, not willy-nilly where we mail product and maybe customs are going to stop it at a particular country or where there's no operations in country. No, we're doing it the right way. Armand Puyol has invested the millions of dollars to do this right. So we're going to go into 10 countries, the United States, and 9 more countries. I won't name them now, but you can get back to the person who gave you this information to get more details. And when I want to talk about 10 countries, let me define that. We're talking about attorneys and everything. Thanks for the hearts. I love it too. I'm talking about attorneys in each country, country managers in each country, offices, product on the ground, warehouses in each country. So if you're in Panama, your products will come from within Panama. If you're in Mexico, your products will come from within Mexico. Thanks for the hearts. I love the hearts. Now, we also have a little different business model. We'll be for example, in Mexico City. You've probably seen that big famous statue, the Angel of Independence. That is a boulevard called Chapultepec. Well, we're going to have beautiful multi-story offices in Mexico City where the signage of Vida Divina will be there, and millions of people in Mexico will see us that. We'll have the same in our other places. All our offices are going to have staff, personnel, product, warehouses, will call, country managers, and meeting rooms for our local leaders and for people who come in locally, so you can save money, and we'll be able to accommodate anywhere from 180 to about 320 people depending on the location. Now, those are our 10 initial core countries. We are going to be adding more countries. I won't be talking about any detail about this today. It's just a brief overview. But yes, we'll be adding more countries. We're already adding countries. We're already working on the operation side of things to make sure that we have offices on the ground, product on the ground, and do things the right way. Now, let me move on because I don't want to belabor this too much. But our products, I won't go through every product, so we're going to have some incredible products. And again, we're the manufacturer, so we're going to have the original detox tea formula where you can lose 5 to 10 pounds in 5 to 10 days, lose weight, detox, cleanse your body. And not only that, we've added a couple of additional ingredients that are going to accelerate fat loss and as well as fat burning. So you're going to have some really good accelerated weight loss, okay? So that's real important. We're going to have some coffee. We have a patented process for our coffee bean where we can infuse the chaga, ganoderma, cordyceps, and other ingredients. And it's a gourmet coffee, Colombian, Guatemalan blend. You're going to love it. We have an instant water-soluble delivery where you can have iced coffee as well as hot coffee instantly. And these are all going to be at very reasonable prices, as I mentioned a moment ago. We're going to have electrolyte drinks that are going to be in 6 sexy colors and flavors, hibiscus red and lemon lime. And, they're going to be able to be consumed by, mom and dad, husbands and wives, single people, right? Kids, diabetic friendly, the elderly. And it's going to be just a good drink for you to consume rather than those sugary drinks. And it's going to give you that pep that you need and work at the cellular level. And again, you'll find out more information as we go along. We're going to have capsule products with chaga, gano, cordyceps. In fact, we're going to have time capsules, 10 synergistic mushrooms that are going to work in such a fashion that it's a reverse anti-aging product. We're really, really excited about that. Yes, we're going to have weight loss, but we're going to have it with a design diet so you can lose the weight and then learn to keep it off. Guys, this is really, really big. What are some other things we're going to bring on in September? We're expecting to bring on our organic cosmetics. Imagine that, organic cosmetics. That's a huge multi-billion-dollar business. Skin care, anti-aging skin care as well. We're going to have home care and personal care. And what that means is creams, lotions, shampoos, conditioners, soap, toothpaste, etc. We're going to really be able to give you an opportunity that is second to none, that we've not seen this in recent years. Even pet food and treats for our four-legged friends. It's going to be organic, ganoderma, chaga, and more for our pets. And again, gourmet food at really reasonable prices and a pay plan that's going to really pay you. Now, what else are we going to have? Weight loss shakes in 4 different flavors, a sports nutrition line, that you're going to do that. Men and women's sexual health function for products, prostate health, cardiovascular health. Really, we can cover the gamut. And by the way, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, all organic, vegan, kosher rated. So these are really products that you can be proud of. And yet, they're going to be for the masses, guys. They're not, again, as I said, we're not going to have these $150 creams and these $90 weight loss shakes. We're going to have really reasonably priced products that are going to help you. So let me move into the last product because I'm really excited about it. I think of all our products, and by the way, we're going to launch 18 products in July, 15 more by the end of the year. So 33 products here in the next handful of months. But our product menu is about 175 to 185 products strong. Remember, we're the manufacturer. We've got a competitive edge where we're going to provide great products and really provide you a pay plan that I'll just cover in just a minute that's really going to help you. Our star product, I think we can have a dozen of them, but really it's Vida Divina. It's a functional beverage, and you've heard some of those products out there that have mangosteen or acai or noni. Well, we don't just have 1 and 3 or 4 ingredients. We're going to have a ton of superfruits, all those, mangosteen, acai, goji, noni. but we're also going to have some other things like green tea, chaga, ganoderma, raspberry, spirulina, marine algae, aloe vera, and many other things that are going to help you. It's going to be a product that is going to help you with your cardiovascular health as well. And by the way, it can be consumed by men, women, children, the elderly, diabetic friendly. You'll be able to drink it straight out of the bottle, this red, sexy bottle with the interior cork liner in there. It looks really nice. Drink 1 or 2 ounces chilled and you're good to go. Put it in water with some ice. You've got a nice a beverage that's healthy for you. I like it in mineral water. So do my kids. Kind of a champagne, effervescent feel. You can add it in water, milk, juice. It really is a versatile product that you can consume in about 6 or 7 different ways. I believe that product, and by the way, it's affordably priced. Our competition doesn't even come close to that, and we're able to provide a much more powerful, effective product at lesser prices. And so we're very, very excited about that. Now, we don't make any medical claims, and you know that, but we have a lot of science behind our products that's going to help with cardiovascular issues and weight loss and stamina and many more things that I'll just save some time right now. And so our pay plan is what I want to move into right now. And but before I do that, let me talk to you about training. A lot of people come into companies and say, Al, okay, the products are great, the pay plan is great, but what about training? I've been in 3 or 4 companies. Can I really have success with Vida Divina? Well, I'll tell you, number one, it has a lot to do with you. But yes, we're going to provide a co-branded by the most premier trainer in network marketing who's co-branding a system with us. It's the first of its kind. It'll be a blueprint, paint by the numbers, great for new people, great for people who've never had a lot of success, great for leaders to be able to duplicate that down into your organization. And you know who it's great for, guys? Here's what I'm excited about. I'm a former mortgage banker in a prior life. I owned a mortgage banking company. I owned a real estate franchise. We can now bring in people from those other industries who may just need some additional money, $500 to $1,000 a week in between commission checks, or they might make a career change, but they no longer look at us as product peddlers. They're going to look at us as a serious business, that there's a blueprint on how to get this done. Now, we'll have replicated websites and video marketing and many other things to come that we're going to support the field with. And so don't worry about that. Armand is making sure that we're going to provide you a world-class company from A to Z. Now, it takes time because we are a young company. So, after the pay plan, I want to talk to you about a timing opportunity that I hope that you don't sit on your laurels and fall asleep on. But let me tell you that our income, our pay plan, we're going to have, check this out, not 15, 20% payout on our fast start, 50 to 75% progressive fast start. Day one, you've got 50%. You can work yourself up to 70%. And that difference between the 50 to 70, if you're at 50 and you're in the upline, you'll be able to get a piece of that upline fast start. So you'll make fast start money, upline fast start, and you get paid that weekly. We also have a 20%, up to 20% presenters bonus. And so you're able to help other people bring people in the business. They bring in the person, you present to them. If you're someone who's articulate, can learn our business, present our business, you can have some additional money paid to you weekly, and it comes from the fast start money as well. And so, again, look for more details soon. Now, people say, Al, are you a binary or are you a unilevel? And the answer is yes, because we're both. Our binary is our 2-team system, right leg, left leg. Many of you might be familiar with that. But we don't pay just the 10% that most companies pay. A few of them have stepped up to 12%. We pay from 10 up to 25% team commissions. And guess what? We don't require that you get slammed and try to qualify on that weekly. We give you the entire month in case you want to jump 1 or 2 or 3 ranks, whatever is your highest rank. We're going to go ahead and pay you on the highest percentage. And so we're going to give you all month to qualify on that. How's that? Now, our unilevel is a 7-generation check match. Here's what it is. It's a unilevel structure, which means you can bring on as many people as you want, right? 5, 10, 50, 100. It's up to you. It's your business, right? Build it as small or as large as you want. But here's what's good about it. It's a 7-generation check match, guys. As you help people make money in your organization, you're able to access, as you move up in the rank, more and more of these generations, and you're going to get a match on their binary or team commission income. Let me give you a couple examples. On all your personally enrolled people, you can get 50%. So let's say you help 10 people make $2,000 a month each. 10 times 2,000 is 20,000. That's a $10,000 a month check for you. You can adjust that up or down. You can help more people. You can help some of those people make more money and get a bigger check match. That's only your first level. the levels, the generation second through number 7, you're going to be able to also check match on those people. We believe that that's going to be the largest payout in our pay plan. As much as the team commissions are large, and you can make up to $80,000 a month on team commissions, and when you do, we'll put another business center on top of that one. You'll have a partially pre-built business, and you get to do it 4 more times. But we really believe that this 7-generation check match is going to be a real game changer. Now, check match isn't new. Some companies have it, but I don't know of anybody that has what we have. 7 generations. It's huge, huge, huge. Now, by the way, on the other levels, you get 50%. You can get up to 10% on all the other levels for a total of 120% if you maximize the pay plan. What else will we have? A home mortgage program. We decided not to go with the car program because what we really want is our culture about family and the unification of our family. Then we want to make sure that you can either get your home paid for or move up to a home or move up to a better zip code, and you'll be able to earn $500 to $3,000 a month to pay your home mortgage depending on your rank. You'll be able to qualify up to 2 free vacations a year. In fact, you only have to qualify 3 of the first 6 months. They don't have to be consecutive to qualify for the first vacation. Do it again the second half of the year. You now have 2 free vacations. So we want you to have more fun. We want to recognize you. We want you to lock arms with us and help us build a business as well. Now, we're also going to have some other perks that I won't get into today. I'll just leave it at we're adding some additional things, including some rank advancement bonuses that are going to pay people anywhere from $250 at the starting levels up to $50,000 one time for hitting ranks. I'll tell you what, if that doesn't excite you, then your wood is wet, right? And you need to get closer to the fire. And so the last thing I'll tell you is about Star Coins. Star Coins is basically the equivalent of like the loyalty points for the airlines. You're going to be able to, based upon moving up in rank and for certain behavior, you're going to be able to accumulate star coins, and then you turn those in for free products, event tickets, even event travel. We're going to make it fun. We're going to make sure we recognize you, give you some prizes. And again, remember the X factor, guys. We're the manufacturer. I cannot stress that enough, what in a position that puts Vida Divina in. Of course, it was a huge investment and capital outlay on the part of Armand Puyot. It was a huge capital outlay to have 10 offices from day one. And we're talking about 10 countries that we've got full operations in. I'll tell you what, I've never seen that in my very long career as a full-time network marketing professional. And I'm very proud that Armand Puyot gave me the call last year, and very proud that he elected me to be the VP of Sales, because I'll tell you what, I'm going to, from the highest peaks of the mountain, going to be talking about Vida Divina, helping you build a successful business, and helping you go there. So let's wrap up this, because I promise I wouldn't be too long. I hope I got enough information. I'm going to look at a quick look at my notes, and in fact, let me ask you 2 questions I have written down. Does this work? And can I do this? Might be the question you might. Well, first of all, it does work because the profession is a multi-billion-dollar profession. We were just in Dallas a couple of weeks ago in the profession, and we're talking about multiple 6-figure earners and 7-figure earners, companies that are successful, growing into the millions and millions of sales, some of you cresting into the billion-dollar mark. And so it's no longer out for a vote, guys. If your uncle was in some business 20 years ago and that's still your thinking, you've got to kind of get away from that and understand that this is something different. But can you do this? Absolutely. We're going to provide you the platform. In fact, you'll be able to make direct sales income up front before you even build a team. Even if you don't know how to build a team or don't know how, or maybe you don't want to build a team, we'll show you how to make that extra income weekly to get, start paying your bills off, start having some success, and grow into our opportunity. And we'll provide you the training platform and everything you need to be able to succeed. In fact, I teach and train in English and in Spanish. And so I want to encourage you to get started today. Get back to the person that shared this with you. It's free enrollment. It's the biggest no-brainer on planet Earth right now. And you have about a 3-week window to not only join for free, but to be able to recruit other people and pre-build your team structure. So when you launch, or we pre-launch here in a few weeks, you're going to be able to just come out the gates running with profit, help your new people. Imagine if you had 10 or 12 people that made an extra $1,000 or $2,000 their first month out of the gate. Do you think that you might get some momentum in this business? Absolutely. It'll no longer be pulling teeth. And I want to let you know that you're more powerful than you can even begin to imagine. And I mean that. I believe that people were born with the seeds of greatness, but life beats us up a little bit. And I hope that you've identified a strong why. I hope that you start dreaming again. I hope that you start realizing that you have great capacity to do some great things, whatever that is for you. to take care of your family, yourself, your loved ones, for contribution to society, to your church, whatever that is. Hey, maybe it's to drive a Ferrari, and that's okay too. It's whatever it is that you want it to be. And so I hope some of you just had a discovery moment. I hope that you realize that there's something bigger, greater that was waiting for you, and that you are here at this precise moment watching this video live or recorded, because I believe there's no coincidences in life. Well, my name is Al Rodriguez. It's been a pleasure spending a few minutes with you. I'm the Vice President of Sales for Vida Divina. I look forward to meeting you on a webinar or at one of our upcoming events that we've got scheduled, both in the United States and internationally. God bless you, and I look forward to welcoming you to the Vida Divina family. Vida Divina. We'll see you. Take care.